Hi, I'm Cheryl Barnes from Golden Threads, and we have wonderful quilting designs from designers all over the world. But I also know that when you're looking to audition and choose a quilting design for your quilt top, most of the time, in its printed stage, it's not exactly the right size. So what I'm going to show you today is tips on and a tool to use to make it really easy for you to resize your designs to be exactly what you need them to be. Now, my tip for you is when you're measuring your design, your first design, is to make sure that you measure from the widest point to the widest point. On this quilt block, some of you might have thought, oh, I'm going to measure corner to corner on the block, and that wouldn't be the way to measure this quilt block. You want to go from the widest part of the design to the widest part of the design, both on quilt blocks and on borders as well. So the design that I am going to be using is this pretty little flower design, because that's what I decided to put on my Ohio Star quilt behind me. And in the book, this actually started out as a 5-inch design, so it was 5 inches from tip to tip. But in order to fit properly on the quilt, I needed it to be 7 inches. Now, how am I going to get that to be 7 inches? So what I use is a tool called the Quilter's Assistant Proportional Scale, or affectionately known around here as the round thing. So what you do with this, and I know it looks complicated because there's a lot of numbers on there, but it really is just 2 round rulers and a window. The directions are written here, so if you forget what I say and you happen to purchase one of these on our website, the directions are written here. Anyway, on the inside wheel, you can see that it says original size. That's the original size of your pattern, the one that is printed in your book or your pattern packet. The outside reproduction size is the size that you want your new design to be. So if you remember, my flower in my book was 5 inches. So I'm going to turn this and find the 5-inch mark on the inside wheel, and I'm going to match it up with the 7-inch mark, because that's what I want my design to be. So 5 is my original, 7 is what I want my reproduction, and I turn it and I look in the window, and it says that I need, when I take this to my copy machine or scanner, I need to increase it 140%, and that will change my 5-inch design to be 7. Now let's say I wanted to decrease a size. Let's say that my design is starting out at 7 and I want to make it 5. Even though your original design is larger, you still find that measurement on the inside wheel, because that's your original, and you turn it until it lines up with the size you want it to be. So I have a 7-inch design, I want to make 5. Line it up like that, look in the window, and you can tell that it's 70% decrease. So that will help you get more use out of all the wonderful quilting designs that are out there, and you don't have to worry about finding just that right design in just the right size anymore. Happy quilting!